Right then, so we are down in Cornwall. This is KREV Performance. So the boys that part owners of KELT X, so the race that I'm an ambassador for. We're down here for a week, so where we're at right now, we've just done Warsaw, had a great result over in Warsaw, got a big old PB in the pro solo, knocked off about 90 seconds from my previous Warsaw, which was my other PB, so went from 57 dead down to 55.34, I want to say, which was an amazing result, so pretty happy with that. And then the next day did the doubles with Trav, weren't too sure where we're at, and we took the overall win, which is ace, because that gives us maximum points now for the elite 15 point system for next year. In the doubles, it's 3 races that we need to get in. So we've won 1. We need to go get 2 other good races, because over in Manchester, I was a fat fuck. And yeah, I think we came 7th or something. So the points are from 1st all the way to 8th, and then beyond that, you don't get any points. So, so yeah, we're off to Lisbon next weekend to go have a good blast over there, see if we can collect some more higher end points. And then yeah, got a couple more later on in the season after World Champs. But yeah, we're down here for a week, loads of training being put in. I'm a little bit fatigued from the weekend because I don't usually do the double racing. Raced on the Friday in the solos, then Saturday in the doubles, had Sunday off, Monday was back in training, Tuesday a little bit training, and then drove down here. So yeah, got a strength session now, just been on a nice long run with some threshold efforts in, which yeah, was pretty challenging. So gonna just get through this session, make sure that the body isn't yeah, cooking itself too much, because like I said, we've got the race next week and we don't want to go into it carrying too much fatigue. So just managing the body. I'll probably know pretty quickly as I go through the first couple sets, and yeah, we'll make a judgment call if I do a 3rd session later on as we go through this session. But yeah, Jake will get the boys having a chat as well, going through KELT X and some of the races that are coming up soon. So So we've just done nice strength session, basic strength. So we're knocking in around 4 to 5 sets, 4 to 6 reps, couple lowers, couple uppers, push pull, and then 20-minute EMOM, heavy sled pull and heavy wall balls. So it was about a 90-minute, just over 90-minute session. So we're done now. Gonna rest for the rest of the day, get some scran over at Dylan's, and then early morning track tomorrow. Some other sessions, hopefully. We'll go, we've got 4 rounds of it. Like I said, just see how you get on. You'll probably most likely be able to get through the first round, and then if you need to drop out of one, come in for one, do something like that. Yeah, more about like speed rather than completely fucking yourself up. Yeah. So it'll be 400. We'll try and knock it in about 73 seconds on the first few. So it will feel like it's like a 3:05-ish pace, or just under. So you got 73 seconds, and then you'll have a whole minute rest. So it's almost work to rest ratio 1-to-1. So you should be able to get a half decent recovery. And then remember, after that 4th one, we'll get 3 minutes, which you'll need, but it will give you enough to then feel good for the next one. This first round will probably feel a little bit shit, because you'll be like, oh, and it will be the second one where you feel quite good on. In, do some leg swings front and side, 10 each side.
Oh yeah. Yeah. suppose. We're hitting those in. Right, then, let's go.
When Ollie's down, it's good to have him because he can set the pace for me rather than me having to set paces for other people, so it's good to have someone that's really fast. Yeah, obviously he's been coaching me for a while, and like since I've been on board with him, my times been getting better. I've noticed a great difference in my fitness. Just generally feel much better.
Friday, just hit an early morning track session with the lads. One of our athletes, Larry, as well, who's flying at the minute, so nice to have a good shootout with him. We had 4 rounds of 4 times 400 metre run. Doing the 400s about 72, 73 seconds for the first 3 rounds, and then dropped it down to 69 seconds. So we're looking at like sub 3 minute pace in those later ones, and it was just slightly over 3 minute pace on the other ones. 60-second rest in between the intervals, 3 minutes rest in between the rounds. So it was nice, fast-paced stuff. Grabbed a coffee because it was a pretty early morning, so no cafes are open. Gutted about that. And then yeah, it's just 10 to 10, cowboy time. So going to be jumping on the bike now, get outside because the weather's nice, not too much wind. So I'll go get around 50-ish K, which is going to be about 2 hours, just go get some aerobic work in. And then we've got a shoot out tomorrow again, mixed conditioning style, KELT X style as well, with some of those movements over at KREV Performance. So yeah. So Saturday, yeah, we've been down there for a few days now, since Wednesday. Yesterday was a good crack, so we had our strength session and then went out on the bike, hit about 58, 59K, so a couple hours. And then this morning we've got a session in here. There's a CrossFit session going on at the minute, and then we've got a bit of a KELT X kind of workout going on. This is Dylan and James. They are from KELT X and KREV, and yeah, just want to try and explain what's going on with KELT X, with dates coming out, some of the venues that we're going to be looking at, and how we kind of got about, and some of the athletes that we've got ambassadoring for KELT X in the race. Do you want to explain like what KELT X is, how it came about, and go from there?
Yeah, so there's 5 of us involved in it. So five directors, myself and Dill, another lad called Tom, who's run multiple sort of CrossFit events, who's very CrossFit orientated. His pedigree is in professional rugby, so he works with Exeter Chiefs. And another 2 lads, Josh and Luke, who have had experience rolling events through a gym that they used to work at, and now have opened their own space called Hybrid Hub. And those guys are in Newquay. So I had an idea of putting on a hybrid race and bringing something down to the southwest. There's nothing in the southwest. It sort of gets forgotten about, sort of at Bristol, really. In fact, even further afield. So there's nothing really comes down here. So we had an idea of putting on a hybrid race, and we put it out to some other guys, the guys that I've just mentioned, bringing in sort of CrossFit element, triathlete element, all stuff that we were interested in, and tried to bring it into under one genre. And then KELT X was born through that.
And with the KELT X, there's been 2 events now that have gone off. The first one held how many athletes?
Around about 630.
Yeah.
630 athletes, and that pretty much doubled, right, into this second one?
More than doubled, yeah.
More than doubled.
Nearly
So
1450.
yeah, the growth is insane, and with all this hybrid fitness racing at the minute, obviously with HYROX being a huge benefit to other people wanting to try and set up their own kind of hybrid races, making it a bit more accessible for everyone as well. So the next race happening for KELT X is
July 10th to the 12th.
and that's back at Cornwall Showground.
Yep.
Back in Cornwall.
Back over at the Cornwall Showground. I think tickets have nearly been completely sold out on the Saturday, was it? Did I say?
Yeah, they're nearly sold out.
So now it went from a one-day event to now Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're looking at hopefully holding a bit of elite racing in it as well. So try and get some good athletes in. It's a double race format. So we'll go for a guys field and a girls field. And basically just have a lot of good fun with it. So we will try and get the website put in on the YouTube channel as well. Jake can do his magic and get the KELT X in there. And we'd love to see you down at the next KELT X race. If you are down in Cornwall, we've got the KREV gym here, which is St Austell, where we are. And then there is the hybrid hub, which is over Newquay Way. So if you are over that side as well, that's Josh and Luke, who are also part of the KELT X family. Bosh.
It is not very long. It's quite rapid, which means you're going to come in fatigued, have to get on with it straight away, and then we're going to go out really fatigued as well because it's quite quick. So I'm trying to get you to come in, get on with it whilst you're knackered, jump off and get on your feet, all right? Because eventually, if you get on your feet quick enough, get yourself out there, start running, all that lactate that's built up, all right, it'll just disperse out of your system, and then we'll start to get running again, all right? However, the runs are quite short, so we're going to do that multiple times. So it's just making sure in your head you're going to get out, start running, get back in, get the stations done, get out, start running, and just repeat, just rinse and repeat that. One, if you are in number one, you are nearest the whiteboard, okay? So that is ski one, that is wall ball one, that is bike one. Behind Lee, or where Elliot is standing, that is row one. And then we just number off from that, okay? So it's up to you to figure out what your transitions are going to be and how quick you're going to do them. I suggest you come in and bang the ski on 150, and then your partner does it, and then you go. 9-minute AMRAP, 3-minute rest between AMRAPs, so we can go hard at this. All right? Everybody good? Okay. Let's go!
So we are done. Nice trip down in Cornwall. I'm staying here till Wednesday or Thursday next week, and then flying out to Lisbon to go hit the Pro Doubles with Trav, which will be our second proper race together where we can try and start collecting a bit more points. So today's session was with the KREV lot doing a KELT X kind of mixed conditioning style. So we had like 5 9-minute AMRAPs, buy-in of 600 meters, hitting like, you know, faster than race pace, and then coupleting one of the stations with a 300 meter run, and just doing that for the remainder of that 9 minutes. So nice, short and sharp, nice big recoveries in between. So just getting the nice legs turning over. I've had like 3 sessions, 3 days pretty hard back to back. So I'm probably either going to do an easy bike later or put it to tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling. So yeah, just a lot of fueling going in at the minute as volume's quite big, but then now going to start trying to taper off a little bit for next week's race. So yeah, appreciate you watching the video. Like, subscribe. This has been over kind of like a couple days of recording, so you'll get a bunch of our strength sessions in, track session with some of the guys, then a good chat with Dylan and James, who are 2 of the 5 guys who do all the KELT X work, and then yeah, we'll get this video out and hopefully have a couple more leading into World Champs. It's 25th of April, so the Saturday. What's that, 8 weeks? 8 weeks to World Champs. Legs are feeling really good. Feeling a lot quicker on the running than I did before. So that's just slowly improving each time. And yeah, looking forward to a big 8 weeks. Woof.